What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Tonight. Okay, making their debut on the channel tonight. We have Unleash the Archers. Yes, indeed. How about that? Unleash the Archers making their debut on the channel. This is a request from J. Smith, Son Debut, Socrates 1775, Murphy's Law, L-A-W-V-V, Love, and Mike Stoner, and Insolent Umbrella. And this is actually one of Insolent Umbrella's 3 prioritized requests for the month of September for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So here you go, Insolent Umbrella. Hope you enjoy the show. And to everybody else who requested this, make sure you thank Insolent Umbrella because, guys, this was still down in the high 600s. This was down there, okay? You would be waiting at almost another year from this date before you would hear this if it wasn't for him. So make sure you thank Insolent Umbrella for prioritizing this for you guys. Okay, Unleash the Archers. I have heard of them. I believe they are on, which record label are they on? I want to say Nuclear Blast. No, they're not a Nuclear Blast. They're on Napalm Records, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're on Napalm Records. Maybe they are on Nuclear Blast. I don't remember, but I am aware of them. Oh, it says right there, Napalm Records. Okay, well, so they are on Napalm Records. I've heard of them. I've heard they're like a, what's the word? They're like power metal, basically. It's like a cross between power metal and thrash metal, from what I understand. Should be interesting. This song that they're talking about here, Awakening. Have I heard this song before? No. As far as I know, I have not heard this song before. Now, as always, there is a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I go, wait, I've heard this before. I know I've heard this before. I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by, like I said, Napalm Records. And the video has 10.8 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Unleash the Archers, Awakening, full band playthrough video. Okay, it's a playthrough video. Okay, all right. So the band it's a music video. Obviously, it's the audio is not live. It's a music video. Got it. Okay, Napalm Records. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
I like this already. Reminds me of Nightmare on Elm Street, the ominous music. Swear to God, this reminds me of Nightmare on Elm Street. It's very ominous, like the sound of impending doom. Like you're in trouble. You don't know it yet, but you're in trouble. You know, I love that feeling, that feeling that you get from this type of sound. I love it. Absolutely love it. whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. What did that bass player do? He did a nice lead in. Holy smokes. I hate it when the instrumentalists do this. I hate the talent. You got these guitar players and especially the bass player who are doing these complex runs. I mean, they're not easy runs. And the left hands are going a mile a minute and the right hands are just so casual, like barely moving. The bass player just, using his thumb, just doing a little bit of slapping here and there with the thumb. And they make the right hand look so easy and so casual while the left hand's going a mile a minute. Ah, it's irritating. I want to be that good. Anyway, let's keep going here. Little halftime feel here. Wow. That's some power on that voice.
To look up into the night sky, to see the stars they'll change, to know 1,000 years or more have passed, and I am the same. This mountain
Nice, Phil.
keeps me in a suffocating embrace, a prison and a safe haven. It's always been this way.
Great setup. Great fills from the drummer. My goodness. Here's what I love about drummers like this. They fill, right? And they do a fill to set up a transition, or they do a fill to either end or set up. And sometimes they represent at the exact same time. They'll end a phrase or to show that they're ending a phrase while setting up the next phrase. But here's the thing. They fill in a way that complements the song. It does the job of ending the phrase while setting up the next, but it doesn't overdo it. It doesn't sit there and become, this crazy 30-second, run or something like that and overplay it and take over the song. What he played and what he did fit the mood and tone of the song perfectly. That was fantastic. I know I asked this question with Flora Jansen. I know I asked this question before. I'm going to ask it again. Who is this? Who is this lady with this voice that came out of nowhere and grew and swelled within the course of 2 beats? We're talking 2 beats to go from 0 to 150 in 2 beats. With great vibrato, great support, great foul formation, open throat, dropped jaw, and just amazing and powerful delivery. Chills! Shudders, yes! Absolutely shudders. Who is she? I want to know who she is, because that entrance alone, man. Oh, good Lord. Let's keep going. I'm loving what I'm hearing right now. This is fantastic.
Suffocating embrace, a prison and a safe haven. It's always been this way. Oh, a new master calls me
Oh, I like the reinforcement. that whole, yeah, that was so unnecessary, but necessary at the same time. It was not needed. She did not need to do the yeah. She didn't need to do it, but I'm glad she did. Just the exclamation point. Wow. Okay, if we can get serious here for a second, that chorus, that might be the most anthemic chorus I've ever heard. Ever from any band. I'm talking about every band I love. More than Motorhead, more than anything Kiss has ever done, more than anything Soilwork has ever done, more than anything Rush has ever done. This, I think, is the most call to arms, anthemic chorus I've ever heard. It was so good, I want to go back and I'm going to listen to it again. No, I don't care. Hey, listen, it's my show. Look, if I want to go back, I'm going to go back. I want to hear that whole chorus again. That was a beautiful chorus. Yep, that's it. Okay, I want to get into it though. I think that's it. I hope that's it. Yep. Setting up. You see what I mean? Drummer sets up everything appropriately, not overplaying, not overbearing, not too loud, not too much cymbal work, relying mostly on skins. So important, and I wish more drummers would take their cues from drummers like this, who don't overuse cymbals when doing setups and don't overplay. Good Lord. Listen to how he sets this up. It's too interesting. Harmonies are fantastic. Oh, I love that transition. I want to go back and listen to it again. No. I did it once. I'm not going to do it. I'll listen on my own time. That transition from minor to major. Well, it started out major, then they transitioned to minor, then they transitioned back to major again. I love those transitions. Good Lord, this is good. Man, everything is impressing me. Everything. Guitar work, the drumming, very much impressing me. I mean, guitar work, don't get me wrong, it's impressive. I am thoroughly impressed by what I'm hearing from the guitars, but like, I've heard other guitar players do what they're doing. You know what I mean? I mean, it's nothing too complex. It's nothing, mind-blowing that I've never heard anybody like, Vi or Satriani or Malmsteen or anybody else do. I've heard of the guitar players play like this. It's not that difficult for them. Obviously a lot of practice involved, but it's something I haven't experienced before. The bass playing, really nice though. I'm being a bass player, I'm always going to be biased, to the bass player, but I'm loving his technique. He is so relaxed. I don't know if I could play a song like this as relaxed as he is. I think I would be more intense. I don't think I would have a choice. I don't think my body would let me be as relaxed as he's being. But I think that's part of the reason why his bass playing sounds so good is because he is relaxed and able to just play and just relax, sit back in the pocket and groove with it, but stay on top of the beat, obviously. But I don't know if I could play like that. I don't think I could. I mean, I think I could play the song. I don't think it sounds that difficult, but his technique is blowing my mind, absolutely. And then whoever she is, powerful vocals. I wonder if she could sing like that live. I don't know. I don't know if she can or not. I don't know if she sounds like that. And for those of you that are wondering, no, this is not live. Look, we all know this is not live, okay? There's so many layers and vocals and harmonies, and I'm hearing like 3- and 4-part harmonies, all her voice, so there's no way this is live. But nonetheless, I mean, it's still impressive. It's very impressive. Let's keep going. Let's keep going here. Back. I love that. Yeah, I love that. So unnecessary, but needed.
My pulse begins with a note tone. A voice is calling my name. It always starts as whispering, then manifests to a scream. I'm drawn to the creature that wakes me, bound to them by the curse. My soul exists only to serve a covenant above. Fear not the task ahead. There's no escaping it. There's no good nor evil here. Stare against
Back to chorus. Great sustain. Oh, guitar solo. Back up. Wow. What a ride so far. I should have paused in the middle of that. There's a good chance this is going to get blocked now. Dang it! Oh well. No, I'm sorry. I know I should have paused. I couldn't help it. I was enthralled. I was absolutely enthralled by everything I've been hearing. Everything they're doing makes sense. Every single thing. There is not a single note out of place on this. Every single note sounds right. Every single chordal transition sounds right. Every time they shift gears from phase to phase, or to be more specific, phrase to phrase, makes perfect sense. Jesus, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Let's hear this guitar solo. Let's see what they're gonna do. Oh God, her sustain, dear Lord. No, guitar solo's not over. That's not fair. We started into a guitar solo, then we went into a vocal line. Now we're going back into a guitar solo. That's not fair. That's cheating. The more I'm watching this bass player's right hand technique, the more I'm impressed I'm becoming. He is so subtle. I just now am noticing He's not just using thumb and index. He's using thumb, index, middle, and ring finger. I can't tell if he's using pinky or not, but he's using thumb, index, middle, and ring on the right hand, all at different times. I can do that. I can do index, middle, ring. I can do that. I cannot do thumb, index, middle, ring. Nope. Nope. I don't have the discipline, and I do not have the technique. I can do, like I said, I can do the 3 fingers. No problem. That's easy enough. But incorporating the thumb and as relaxed as it is, and like I said, you talk about minimum movement. I mean, he makes it look ridiculously effortless. He really does. I didn't even notice until now the index, the middle, and the ring finger. I just now saw it. This guy's a beast. I don't know who this bass player is. Someone tell me in the comments who he is. He is a beast of a bassist. I'm telling you right now. Blows me out of the water. I can't. I can't. I like to think I can, but if I'm being honest, I can't. Nope. Not like he's doing it. Wait. Did I really see? That was the bass player, right? Shut up. Oh my God. To quote Ric Flair, with a tear in my eye. Good Lord. What did he play there? Diddle 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 diddle. Diddle 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 diddle. No, it was chromatic. No, that wouldn't make sense.
2 hours later.
No, that wouldn't be right. Unless, oh wait. Hold on. I'm sorry, I gotta figure this out. I'm sorry. If I don't figure out, it's gonna drive me nuts. He's right down here. Okay, I'm not. I gotta get some sheet music for this. I gotta see how he's playing, or what. If I can figure out what notes he's playing, I can probably figure it out. But damn. Again, that right hand just effortless though. Left hand's moving a million miles a minute. Right hand's just like whatever. Frustrating. It's frustrating. halftime. All set up by the drummer. So it goes into a halftime feel there. And the funny thing is, the only one that goes into that halftime really is the drummer. Everybody else stays. That this isn't the same pattern. The only one that, like I said, the only one that switches to a halftime feel is the drummer. But even the drummer, he keeps that double kick going the whole time, steady. He's setting up the halftime feel with his arms on the crash, or on the China. I'm sorry, probably on the China. Probably the China, I think. And snare hits, you know, going to half of the snare hits, hitting on, you know, on 2 and 4 instead of on 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's just hitting on 2 and 4 now, probably. It's either 2 and 4 or 1 and 3. Back up a little bit. That's on 2 and 4. Crash on China. God, her power. I love that doubling up. Halftime feel again. Ah, nice. On the upbeat, they came in on the they made the downbeat the upbeat. I'm beat. I'm exhausted. Wow. I've been sleeping on these guys. Dear Lord. Like I said, I've heard of them. I've been missing out. I have absolutely been missing out. This is one of those times where I'm kicking myself because I do know of their existence. I have heard of them. And I've just never gotten around to listening to them. Shame on me. Dear Lord. I have some thoughts, obviously. I'll see you in the review. We'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Unleash the Archers with Awakening. This was a request from J. Smith, Son Debut, Socrates 1775, Murphy's Law yeah, the 2 V's after law, so Law VV, Mike Stoner, and Insolent Umbrella. And this is actually one of Insolent Umbrella's 3 prioritized requests for the month of September for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, Insolent Umbrella. Hope you enjoyed the show. And those of you other requesters, make sure you guys thank Insolent Umbrella because he seriously he saved you guys about a year on the time frame for getting to this. So make sure you guys thank him. Man. I think this is the score we're gonna stick with. I'm like 95% sure this is the score we're gonna stick with. Maybe a little higher, maybe a little lower. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like almost positive this is the score we're gonna stick with. All right. That was a ride, and I had to think about this, but on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give that a 9.3. Yep, 9.3. I feel great about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
What is there to say that I have not already said? I'm going to make this quick. I'm already looking at the time, and we're already, 30 minutes plus into this video, so I'm going to make this short and sweet. As short and as sweet as I possibly can. Songwriting. Intelligent songwriting. Very smart songwriting. Complex enough to make me do quite a bit of double takes, but at the same time, not so complex that it loses me. Not so complex that it gives me a headache. They focus more on chordal structure than they do like time signatures. The time signature they didn't really mess with a whole lot. Not that I could tell. I didn't hear any changes in time signature. I felt feel changes. I felt shifts in feel from like double time to straight time to half time back to straight time. I felt that, but I didn't feel any like time signature changes. This felt like it was straight ahead 4/4 all the way through. But a lot of things happening within the chordal structure, in particular in the vocal movement, which I'm going to get to later. But from a chordal standpoint, everything lined up, everything made sense. Let's see, instrumentation. Let's start with the drummer. Very impressive drumming, and I'm not talking about speed. I'm not talking about technique, although both of those were really good. Don't get me wrong. It was impressive. Okay, what really impressed me about this guy, I have no idea who he is, but what really impressed me about this drummer was his feel and his ability to set up phrases and end phrases with these great fills that didn't overtake the song. It didn't become a drum clinic. He did what he had to do. It sounded really good. It was impressive. It did the job. It showed people where this phrase is ending. Here comes the next, It did the job. It did it well, and it didn't overdo it. It was the perfect balance of being impressive but not stealing the show. It did a fantastic job. I give this drummer all the props in the world for that. And his double kick was on point. Let's be honest. That double kick, absolutely on point. Let's talk about my main man there, the bass player. Wow. Blows me out of the water. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you guys. I want to learn that riff, that little riff he did coming out of the guitar solo right before they went back into the pre-chorus toward the end. That I need to find sheet music. I want to see the notes he's playing because I want to be able to do that because that was impressive. That was very impressive. And what impressed me more than anything about this guy's playing was his right hand. His left hand, don't get me wrong, moving around, it was cool to watch. It was fine. He did a great job. But the right hand is what really impressed me with him. He was so relaxed, and I don't know how he was so relaxed. But I've talked about bass players in the past when they're doing slapping, and they're so stiff, and they're so rigid, and or they're hammering. They're using their whole arm to put their whole arm into the slaps, and I'm just like, why? This guy is the exact opposite of both of those. The right hand was barely moving. You saw the thumb move, and I saw the index finger move at first. I thought it was just index and thumb. Towards the middle to end of the song, I suddenly noticed his middle finger and his ring finger were coming into play too. Now, I never saw his pinky be used. I don't know if he utilizes his pinky too, but just the fact that he's utilizing those three middle fingers and the thumb, and his hand is barely moving, that is some seriously disciplined technique. I'm very impressed with him. Guitar playing, it was a shred fest. It was fantastic. What they were doing fit the style of the song. If I'm being honest, I've seen other guitar players do very similar work, so that wasn't really mind-blowing to me. But impressive nonetheless. It sounded good. It sounded fantastic. What they did fit the context of the song, not overplaying, unless it was time to steal the show. When it was their time to solo, or they're trying to do the unison harmonic lines, that was fine. You know, that was absolutely fine. That would be the time to shred and take over and steal the spotlight. And they did. And it was fantastic. Vocally. Okay, here we go. I have no idea what her name is, but I would love it if you guys told me. One of the most powerful female voices I've ever heard. Ever. Projection, power, support. Fantastic. Have I heard better vocalists from a standpoint of range? Like being able to get up high and such? I have, but her power is amazing. Her projection is amazing. Her vibrato is really well done. A little bit throat vibrato. I kind of noticed she was kind of using her throat a little bit to do some of the vibrato, but I did hear vibrato coming from the diaphragm where it should be done as well. It was like she was doing like a hybrid of both, maybe to create a bigger wave pattern in the like a broader wave in the vibrato. But I mean, it sounded fine. It didn't sound out. It didn't sound bad. Just an amazingly powerful singer, and her harmonies that she was doing with herself, in the recording, obviously, great note selection, great harmonics, great chordal structure within her voice, setting up some great transitions from major to minor back to major again, some great resolutions. I'm gonna end with this. That chorus, like I said earlier, probably the most anthemic chorus I have ever heard from any song ever. You talk about a call to arms. That song makes me want to pick up a pike or a sword or something and march to war. I am ready to go. After hearing that chorus, call me up. I am ready to go. Enlist me. That was fantastic. Very emotional driven chorus. Very well constructed from a chordal standpoint, between transitioning major, minor, major again. Really well done song. Did this song blow my mind? Yes, absolutely it did. It blew my mind across the board. That's why it's getting the 9.3. This was an excellent song. Perfect example of not overthinking, not trying to be too fancy, not trying to be too proggy, but at the same time having prog elements, but done in a very melodic way. A way that is very pleasing to the ear. It doesn't give you Excedrin Heretic number 73 when you're trying to analyze the song and trying to figure out the counting. No, counting was simple. It was 4/4 like the entire song. But melodically, chordally, this song was very well constructed. A lot of thought I could tell went into this song, and it shows. And that is why it's getting the 9.3. 9.3, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hopefully you'll enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell, and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.